coverage of the 11U Cal Ripken World Series is made possible by Blue Crew for all of your umpire needs. Pulse Technology, leading the way in technological innovation for over 70 years. Strack & Van Til, your favorite Indiana-made grocery store. Boilermakers Local 374. Earn while you learn. Visit Michigan City LaPorte. Closer than you think, better than you imagine. Ironworkers Local 395. Proud to be union. Crowell Insurance Company, the insurance superheroes. Bricklayers Local 4. The best hands in the business. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made. Diamond Plate Eatery and Pub. Eat, drink, play. IBEW Local 697. Proud to support high school sports. American Testing Services. America's trusted name in NDT. Public Bar and Rec. Make it public. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, relax. You're watching the 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to live video coverage of the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network. We come to you today from Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point, as is Curacao taking on East Lake. I'm Adam Oppenheim. I'll be handling the play-by-play for today's broadcast. This is the second game we have here at Jerry Ross Park. East Lake and Curacao both playing their first games. Curacao, obviously, the international team. And East Lake is from East Lake, Florida. They were the 2026 11U Southeast Region champs. And it will be Curacao in the white, and in the gray it will be East Lake. Curacao is the designated home team, so they will take the fields as they all touch home and run out to their positions. Let's get you the starting lineup for East Lake. Reed Falkenbach will lead off and play third. Wyatt Wells in left, hitting second. Roman Cartwright, the pitcher, hits third. The extra hitter, Levi Gaber, will hit fourth. Maddox Cotton, the shortstop, hits fifth. Recklin Matthews, the catcher, hits sixth. Dexter Siegel in right field, hitting seventh. Gavin Manaya hits eighth and plays first. Nathaniel Moore hits ninth in center field. And Nathan Sazlak will round out the lineup playing second base. And they will face Jaden DeWin, the right-handed pitcher for Curacao. From Willemstad, Curacao, the capital. And the game forecast is brought to you by our friends at Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. Tonight's forecast, rather this afternoon's, is 84 degrees, partly cloudy, 8-mile-per-hour wind. No chance of rain. That's the game forecast brought to you by Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. With a 24-hour emergency service, comfort isn't far away. To keep up with all things Region Sports, be sure to check us out on our social media pages. We're always active on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, X, and at our website at regionsports.com. Celebrating over 25 years, we are proud to still be the only game in town. Head coach for Curacao is Gavini Virgini, and it's Connor Falkenbach for East Lake. And Reed Falkenbach will lead off. Third baseman leads off against Nguyen. First pitch is inside, it hit him.
Up next, number 20, Wyatt Wells.
Wyatt Wells hits second. Playing left field. Sporting some nice Nike cleats. Orange, white, and black. To win, we'll check on the runner at first. Candelaria playing slightly in at third as that ball gets by Hoy behind the plate. And advancing to second is Falkenbach. Early runner in scoring position for East Lake. One-0 misses low. Two-0 is popped up, foul behind home. Check down a second. Falkenbach. It's back in time. Two-one pitch. It's hit on the ground to third, and it sneaks into left field. Falkenbach will score. To second is Wells with an RBI double. Two batters in, and it's 1-0 East Lake. Looked like Kenny Lariah was expecting a steal of third, so while he was covering third, the ball found its way into left field. Defense for Curacao. St. Hilaire in left. Camellia in center. Martin in right. 1-0 is way inside. Runner takes off for third. No throw down. Stolen base for Wells. Infield for Curacao. Kenny Lariah at third. With Lito over at short. The 2-0 hit high in the air to right field. Martin's back. He couldn't make the play, as it's an RBI single for Roman Cartwright, the pitcher. Looked like it was just lost in the sun. St. Diego is over at second. Gianni Meyer at first. With Q-Sean Hoy behind the plate, catching to win. It was just a little bit of bad luck. Sun is bright, especially, I would say, to right field probably has it the worst. Early test for Martin out there. Next pitch is popped up. Gabert on the infield. It's Kenny Lariah making the catch for the first out.
Batting number 11,
Maddox Cotton, the shortstop, hits fifth. Early 2-0 lead for East Lake. First pitch is a ball. Just off the outside black. Cartwright at first with one out. Next delivery misses in. Two-0 misses low. It's 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. Pretty big lead for Cartwright at first. He stays put, and the pitch is a strike. Three-one, runner takes off. Throw down a second, will be late. Pretty headsy play by St. Diego. Pretending to still have the tag on him at second. So Cartwright wasn't sure if it got into center field, but didn't end up mattering on ball four. Declan Matthews. 2 on with 1 out. First pitch is drilled in there for a strike. Oh, 1 is, looks like it was just above the zone. Pair of hits in the inning. 1-1. Next delivery is flicked down the right field line, foul. Two and two on Declan Matthews. Both runners take off. No throw. Cartwright and Cotton each pick up a stolen bag. Four steals in the first inning for East Lake. Full count pitch. Here it comes. High for ball 4. Bases are loaded for Dexter Siegel.
Now batting number 16, Dexter Siegel.
Bases loaded, 1 out for Siegel. First pitch is low. Cartwright at third, Cotton at second, Matthews off first. Chance to blow it open in the first for East Lake. 1-1 pitch. Hits softly to short. Lito to second. It finds its way into right center field. And the runner will advance to second. 2-run score on the ball put in play. Cartwright and Cotton both score. Matthews down to third. Siegel reaches on a fielder's choice and advances to second on the throw home. 4-0. Second and third, one out for Gavin Manaya. Balk call. Didn't see what the movement he had was, but it was called before the pitch was thrown. So Matthews in to score to make it 5-0. And now there's discussion with our umpires. Good shot right there by Martin Mario Jr. The call will not be changed. Runner on third, one out. 5 home in the inning. 2-0 on Manaya. 3-0. Four-pitch walk to Manaya. Nathaniel Moore will be the 9th hitter in the inning. Manaya, big lead at first. He'll go on the first pitch. No throw down. So now 2 in scoring position for Nathaniel Moore. Popped up and foul ground. Meyer giving chase and couldn't quite make the catch. It was inches from the net. It was in play, but not really, considering there was a brick wall right near where Mayer was trying to make the play. Next delivery. This is popped up. This is playable. Meyer makes the catch. As he falls to his backside, had to adjust at the last moment.
Now batting number 17, Nathan Sazler.
So Meyer busy at first. In the top of the first. Still 2 in scoring position for Nathan Sazlak. First pitch is high and tight. One 0 is a strike. One, nice scoop by Hoy. He saved a run. 2-1 pitch is fouled back. Two and two on Sazlak with 2 outs. DeWin sets, and now will fire. Popped up on the infield. Meyer calls everyone off and makes the catch. 10 come to bat in the inning. 2 hits and 3 walks and 5 score in the inning, and it's 5-0 Eastlake over Curacao after half an inning. You're watching the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Get Pulse technology on your team. Hit a home run with our managed print and copier services, IT and technology solutions, office furniture and design services, office supplies, scoreboards, and AV solutions.
Strack & Van Til for the win with 4 ways to save. Catch price drops on over 15,000 items and check the weekly ad for can't miss deals. Stack on the rewards program for digital coupons, points toward discounts and free products, and power up with our own brands. Keep your budget in the safety zone. Get the same great taste as national labels at lower prices. If you can't taste the difference, why pay the difference? Score big value with 4 ways to save at Strack & Van Til.
Welcome back to the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network. Well, Eastlake scored 5 in the top of the first. Curacao now looks to answer. And here is the starting lineup for Curacao. Leading off will be Jadrick Candy Lariah. Hitting second will be Gwen Liito. Jane DeWin will hit third. Johnny Meyer will hit fourth. Hugh-Sean Hoy will hit fifth. Ryan St. Hilaire will hit sixth. Shakir Martin will hit seventh. Shaquillian St. Diego will hit eighth. And Jalen Camellia will hit ninth. As Candy Lariah takes a first pitch strike from Roman Cartwright, the lefty. Bat in Kenny Lariah's hands has become a little bit more popular. It's like those pencil bats. It's pretty sick. It's got like the eraser on the end. It is USA verified. I was seeing if it was a number 2 pencil. 0-2 on Candy Lariah. Outside for ball 1. One, 2 is inside for ball 2. Two. Back to Cartwright. On the mound, he'll retire Candy Lariah for the first out. So now the defense for Eastlake. Wells in left, Moore in center, Siegel in right, Falkenbach at third, Cotton and Sazlak at shortstop and second. Manaya at first with Matthews behind the plate. Gwen Liito. It's a first pitch ball. Curacao, not very big plays. The population right around 160,000 people. The 2-0 is a strike, but it's picked up a lot of steam baseball over the years. And they started to find their way to the MLB a lot as of recently. As they say in sports a lot of times, if you have talent, someone will find you. 2-2 on Lito. 1 out, and the base is empty. Two-two pitch is an off-speed pitch for strike 3. It's a tough pitch if you're sitting on the fastball. Brought out the hook. Here's Jaden DeWin, the pitcher hitting third. First pitch strike. A 1. Fastball by him at strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch. Just misses. One, 2 is hit hard. Cotton keeps it in the infield. Will throw to first, and it just slips by Manaya. Will stay in play. It will be ruled a single for DeWin. That was an extremely difficult play by Cotton deep in the hole. Had no chance even with an accurate throw. Johnny Meyer. With 2 down in the first. Next delivery. Looked possibly a little inside. Three and out. Three 0 on Meyer. Takes ball 4 on 4 pitches.
Now, batting number 7, Hushan Hoy.
Hushan Hoy will be next up. It's a little pep talk by Gavin Virginie, the head coach. Two outs, 2 on. First pitch is right there for a strike. 1-1. Inside corner, strike two on a heater. Two. Got him to chase upstairs for strike three. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Roman Cartwright. Allows a single and a walk, but it's 5-0 Eastlake after 1 inning of play. You're watching the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network. Eastlake leads Curacao 5-0 after 1 inning of play. Pitching changes. Jaden DeWin is out, and Gwen Liito will come in to pitch the second. And will face the top of the lineup. And Reed Falkenbach, followed by Wyatt Wells and Roman Cartwright. Eastlake sent 10 to hit in the first inning. Double and a single, but they also walked 3 times and a hit by pitch. Need a winning formula? We have one. Region Sports is powered by Pool Technology, the official toner provider of the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. And to keep up with all things Region Sports, be sure to check us out on our social media pages. We are always active on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, X, and at our website at regionsports.com. Celebrating over 25 years, we are proud to still be the only game in town. Leto steps in on the mound, ready for his first pitch. He will start out of the stretch. First delivery misses for ball 1. Next delivery is fouled off. One and one on Falkenbach. Was hit by a pitch in the first, stole second, and came around to score. One. Hit off his front foot, I believe. There's a shin guard on, but I think it hit above it. Home plate umpire gives him a fist bump. Tough kid right there. 1-2 on Falkenbach. And now swinging away and lines it up the middle. One pitch after fouling a ball off himself. And drills it to center. And he's aboard for the second time today. Wyatt Wells had an RBI double in the first. Stole third. First pitch to Wells. Is well outside, ball one. Falkenbach stays put, and the pitch is in the turf for ball two. You look like you want to try to take second on that pitch. Has a pretty good lead off first. Falkenbach's taken off. Pitches inside. Throw was a good throw, but Falkenbach just got way too good of a jump. Three-0 on Wells. Taking all the way for ball four. Eastlake looking to add on here in the second.
Batting number 99, Roman Cartwright.
Roman Cartwright. RBI single in the first. Two aboard, no outs. And the Ito trying to find the zone. One 0. Dropping fast into left field. It gets down. Station to station, and it's bases loaded. No outs for East Lake. Trying to bust this game wide open in the second. Levi Gaber. Pop up in the first to third. First pitch is a strike. A 1. Hit well to right field. Martin couldn't quite squeeze it. All runners advance on the RBI single by Gaybert as the play is still active as Wells comes in to score as well. It's 7-0. Maddox Cotton, first and second, still no outs. One 0 pitch is in the turf for ball two. Two 0, and before that, no one was covering first. And it's down into the right field corner. One run will come in to score. Advancing to second is Gaber. Two 0 pitch. Dribbled to shortstop. And no play to be made by DeWin. He keeps it in the infield, but it's runners on the corner, still no outs. First five have reached in the second for East Lake. And now a meeting on the mound. Ordering groceries has never been easier with online shopping at Streck and Van Til. Save time and money. In-store sale prices, pickup or delivery, online coupons, reward points, and more. Shop streckandvantil.com today. Runner takes off for second. There will be no throw. Maddox Cotton takes the base. Inside ball two. 5 in the first for East Lake, 3 in the second. They've scored their runs in a variety of ways. Hits, a couple of walks. They've not been expanding at the plate. .30 inside. I think it hit Matthews. Doesn't matter either way. It's ball 4. I think it will be a hit by pitch. Dexter Siegel will be next up, but now Curacao will have a meeting on the mound with all the infielders. At Region Sports, we don't like downtime, whether it's a championship drive or a game night print job. We trust Pulse Technology to keep the toner cartridge full and the process running smoothly. Pulse Technology, the heartbeat of the Region Sports Network, the only game in town. Hit well to left field, and making the leaping catch was St. Hilaire. And now the ball gets away from second. 1 run will come in to score. What a catch out there by K. Ryan St. Hilaire. made a leap at the last moment and snagged it on the apex of his leap. That was a rocket by Siegel. So it's runners on the corners and 1 out. Another run did come in to score. Gavin Manaya. We'll take it high for ball 1. Next pitch is inside and by the catcher Hoy. Advancing to second as Matthews. Cotton stays put at third. Three balls, no strikes. A lot of hitters count so far for East Lake. Trio is behind him for ball 4. Lucas Sklar will be the pinch hitter for Nathaniel Moore. Now I think we're going to have a change at catcher. And it will be Jaden DeWin is going to take over for Hoy behind the plate. So with that, we will take a break as you're watching the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. If you're a contractor, it's my job to make your insurance coverage simple and affordable. Because I know time is money, I'll come to your business. Certificates and bonds are a snap. Wherever you are, whatever business you're in, we've got you covered. As Crowd Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowd Company's insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craftworkers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I've received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craftworkers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
At Athletic Performance Factory in Highland, Indiana, we push you to be bigger, faster, stronger, more explosive. Challenge every muscle with our cutting-edge sand speed and agility training. Build rock-solid strength and core stability to dominate on game day. Rent our full-size outdoor turf field for team workouts and practices. Improve your swing, boost your field skills, and protect your arm with expert one-on-one baseball and softball training built around you. We develop the entire athlete, mentally and physically. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made.
From lighting up Friday night football to powering the classrooms that shape the students of Lake County, IBEW Local 697 is proud to support our region's schools and the communities we call home. A career as a union electrician could be your next great move. Your next cap might be a hard hat. IBEW Local 697, powering futures, powering the region.
Welcome back to the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network. New pitcher in is Jadrick Candelaraya. And the new catcher in is Jaden DeWind. Jaden DeWind is pitched. He played short, and now he's catching. Now over at shortstop is Gwynlee Ito. He started the game there, went to pitcher. Now he's back to short. And the hitter is Lucas Skla, who has his first at-bat, being a pinch hitter. This is high for ball one. Next pitch is popped up and foul ground. It will reach the stands. Curacao, not a super big crowd. One. It's off the net, and the runners will stay put. Here's the next pitch. It's outside. Well, it says from Crown Point to Curacao, it takes around 7 to 10 hours, so that could be why not as many of those people making the trip. It's 3-1 on Skla. Just outside for ball four, and that walks in a run. Tough situation for Candelaraya to come into. So third pitcher used for Curacao. So Cotton scores, down to third Matthews, Manaya to second. And Skla stands at first for Nathan Sazlak. For the second straight inning, it's the 10th hitter to bat for East Lake. One-0 is behind him. Nice catch by DeWind. Well, East Lake has certainly put the ball in play, but it's been the walks for Curacao that have really hurt them. 2-0 is a strike. Two-one is inside for ball three. In the turf, ball four. RBI walk for Sazlak.
Now batting number 23, Reed Falkenbach.
Third straight walk. And East Lake is officially batted around. Reed Falkenbach. Though I guess some people think of batting around as getting the last hitter. I think of it as the first batter to hit in the inning comes around again. Aggressive swing, and it's fouled back. Oh, 1 misses out. One. Bounces before the plate. Ball two. 2-1. Lifted to left. Right there is St. Hilaire for the second out.
Now batting number 20, Wyatt Wells.
Wyatt Wells, bases loaded, 2 outs. First pitch, swinging away, pops it up. In comes St. Hilaire. And out went the shortstop, couldn't make the catch. The throw at the plate's in time. That's the third out. As one comes in to score on the RBI single. But a nice throw from Lito. Gets Sklar at the plate. 7-run score in the inning. It's 12-0 Eastlake after an inning and a half. You're watching the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome to Diamond Plate, your new go-to sports bar with a casual vibe and elevated ballpark favorites. Dig into hand-breaded chicken tenders, juicy burgers, build your own pizzas, and don't forget our full bar stocked with local favorites and everyday classics. Located inside Athletic Performance Factory. Diamond Plate brings the fun with multi-sport simulators, duck pin bowling lanes, plus party space for birthdays, holidays, company outings, and fundraisers. Diamond Plate, where every bite, every sip, and every play is a win.
At American Testing Services, based in Hobart, Indiana, we specialize in NDT drone inspections and heat treatment services for local mills, fab shops, and facilities across the country. From Northwest Indiana to nationwide, we deliver precision, safety, and reliability. American Testing Services, America's trusted name in NDT.
Welcome back to the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network. Bottom of the second, Eastlake all over Curacao. As of right now, they lead 12-0 to the bottom of the second. St. Hilaire is first up, and then Martin and St. Diego will follow. St. Hilaire made a couple nice catches out in left field within the first couple innings.
Leading off the inning for Curacao, number 13, St. Hilaire.
Carry on, St. Hilaire steps in. Sixth hitter in the lineup for Curacao, trying to get on the board. Otherwise, this game could end before the 6 innings. Which happened in the first game today. Between Visalia and Mineral Area. Visalia won 10-0 in 5 innings. Next offering. Off the glove of Matthews. One and two on St. Hilaire. Next offering. Off the end of his bat and into left center. Making the catch is the left fielder Wells for the first out.
Number 11, Chicoyan Santiago.
Is Shakir Martin. Now steps to the plate. It's the first pitch is a strike. A 1. It swings through it for strike 2. 0-2. Low for ball one. Roman Cartwright had a long delay between the first and the second inning. His team scored 7 in the top of the second. In the turf for ball two. Now Matthews behind the plate. Taking a walk around home plate. Crispy Golden Award-winning flavor. Strack and Van Til's fried chicken is voted best in the region. Perfect for any party. Skip the stress and serve the best. Order today at strackandvantil.com. Looks like Matthews is all right, and the count is 2-2 on Martine. Base is empty, 1 out, bottom 2. 2-2 pitch. Misses upstairs, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Third strikeout for Roman Cartwright. Shaquillian Santiago. First pitch to him is inside for ball one. They are able to fit his entire name on the back of his jersey. 16 letters long with 3 spaces. Make that 15 letters. 1-1. Little bit high. Strike 2. Two is inside. Santiago almost swung at that. The 3-2 pitch. Outside ball 4. Jalen Camellia. Here's the first pitch. Fouls it off the end of his bat. Oh, 1 pitch. Runner takes off for second. The throw down. In time. Declan Matthews with a dime to second. And it holds the score at 12-0 after 2. East Lake leads Curacao. You're watching the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
You ready? Let's go! Yeah. For those of you that want to know 100% concentrated power of will. 5% pleasure, 50% pain. 100% reason to remember the name.
Your future starts
here.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network. 12-0, Eastlake leads Curacao. Roman Cartwright will lead it off. Levi Gabert follows, and Maddox Cotton. That's 3, 4, 5 in the lineup. First pitch is inside from Jadrick Candelaria. One out. Lined up the middle. Base hit. And that skips by the center fielder for a moment. But Calmelia is able to keep it in front enough. Leadoff hit for Cartwright. Levi Gabert is 1 for 2. RBI single in the second. Inside, ball 1. Breaking ball is popped up to third. Making the catch is Hoy, who started behind the plate and now is at third. Maddox Cotton bats with the runner on first and 1 out. Candelaria will deliver his first pitch, and it's in the turf, and escaping to second is Cartwright. One 0 is fouled back. One 1 popped up on the infield. San Diego makes the catch. 2 down. Declan Matthews has reached twice. A walk and a hit by pitch has scored both times. Looking for a clean inning for Curacao. Candelaria is pouring in strikes. Oh, 1. Great pick by DeWin. A tough hop and just cleanly backhanded it. Two and 1. 2-1. It's in the turf ball 3. DeWin knocks it down again. Hitters count 3-1 on Matthews. He'll take low, and he's reached for the third time today. Dexter Siegel reached down a fielder's choice in the first. A 1 misses high, or first pitch rather. 1-0. Cartwright at second, Matthews at first. 1-1. Popped up. Could be playable in foul territory. It is for DeWin, who makes the catch behind the plate. So Eastlake held off the scoreboard for the first time in this game. It's 12-0. We head to the bottom of the third. You're watching the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Get Pulse technology on your team. Hit a home run with our managed print and copier services, IT and technology solutions, office furniture and design services, office supplies, scoreboards, and AV solutions.
Strack & Van Til for the win with 4 ways to save. Catch price drops on over 15,000 items and check the weekly ad for can't miss deals. Stack on the rewards program for digital coupons, points toward discounts and free products, and power up with our own brands. Keep your budget in the safety zone. Get the same great taste as national labels at lower prices. If you can't taste the difference, why pay the difference? Score big value with 4 ways to save at Strack & Van Til.
Welcome back to the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network. 12-0 is the score. Eastlake leads in the bottom of the third. To keep up with all things Region Sports, be sure to check us out on our social media pages. We're always active on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, X, and at our website at regionsports.com. Celebrating over 25 years, we are proud to still be the only game in town. Jalen Camellia will lead it off. Hitting ninth, and that will be the top of the lineup, and Jadrick Candelaraya. Camellia off the end of his bat. It's a slow trickler. Zazak got him at first. Sazlak was able to get it to it really quickly. Had one shot to field it cleanly. He did, and then made an accurate throw to first. Here's Jadrick Candelaraya and his pencil bat. One-0. It's a strike. One is a liner that sneaks into center field. Second hit for Curacao. Gwen leads up. 0 for 1. German Cartwright currently sits at 44 pitches. Check on the runner at first. First pitch high to leads up. Curacao trying to get a rally started to shift the momentum. They threw up a 0 in the top of the third, thanks to Jadrick Candy-Laraya. For the first time, East Lake put up 5 in the first and 7 in the second. 2-0. It's right there for a strike. Two on is fouled back. Two and two on leads up. Candy-Laraya off first. He'll take off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Throw down a second. Is not in time. Fourth strikeout for Cartwright. But a runner in scoring position for Curacao. Jaden DeWin. First pitch. Hits it twice. And fouls it off. On a couple of hops to the shortstop, Cotton. He'll throw to first in time to strand the runner on second base. 12-0 after 3. Eastlake leads Curacao. You're watching the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. If you're a contractor, it's my job to make your insurance coverage simple and affordable. Because I know time is money, I'll come to your business. Certificates and bonds are a snap. Wherever you are, whatever business you're in, we've got you covered. As Crowd Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowd Companies, insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I have received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
Welcome back to the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network. Top of the fourth, 12-0 East Lake. And at the conclusion of today's game, we'll name the Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the game. Crowd Company's proud to recognize the superheroes on the diamond. This game does have a chance to end at any inning, depending if East Lake can push up the lead to 15. Otherwise, leading by 10 after 5 would also end the game. So Curacao needs to shut down East Lake's offense and then get the bats going. Gavin Minaya will lead it off against Candy Loraya, who forced 3 pop-ups last inning, the first scoreless frame for Curacao pitching. One, got a piece of it. One, two, misses away. Time called. I think they're asking the catcher down the left field line to grab a catcher's mask, if I heard correctly. And East Lake will run one over to Curacao. Two and two on Minaya. Pitch is in the turf for ball 3. Three-two pitch. On the ground of the second baseman, St. Yayo will throw low to first, but in time.
Now batting number 22, Lucas Sklar.
Lucas Sklar has his second at-bat. He walked as a pinch hitter in the second. This might be a pitching change. Scavany, Virginie. And we will have a pitching change, so we'll take a short break as you're watching the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
At Athletic Performance Factory in Highland, Indiana, we push you to be bigger, faster, stronger, more explosive. Challenge every muscle with our cutting-edge sand speed and agility training. Build rock-solid strength and core stability to dominate on game day. Rent our full-size outdoor turf field for team workouts and practices. Improve your swing, boost your field skills, and protect your arm with expert one-on-one baseball and softball training built around you. We develop the entire athlete, mentally and physically. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made.
From lighting up Friday night football to powering the classrooms that shape the students of Lake County, IBEW Local 697 is proud to support our region's schools and the communities we call home. A career as a union electrician could be your next great move. Your next cap might be a hard hat. IBEW Local 697, powering futures, powering the region.
Welcome to Diamond Plate, your new go-to sports bar with a casual vibe and elevated ballpark favorites. Dig into hand-breaded chicken tenders, juicy burgers, build your own pizzas, and don't forget our full bar stocked with local favorites and everyday classics, located inside Athletic Performance Factory. Diamond Plate brings the fun with multi-sport simulators, duck-pin bowling lanes, plus party space for birthdays, holidays, company outings, and fundraisers. Diamond Plate, where every bite, every sip, and every play is a win.
At American Testing Services, based in Hobart, Indiana, we specialize in NDT drone inspections and heat treatment services for local mills, fab shops, and facilities across the country. From Northwest Indiana to nationwide, we deliver precision, safety, and reliability. American Testing Services, America's trusted name in NDT.
Welcome back to the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network. New pitcher in for Curacao is Amazing Camellia. The first hitter he'll face will be Lucas Sklar. Oh, 1. Lift in the air, center field. It will drop down. Lucas Sklar has a base hit. Everyone has reached so far in the East Lake lineup today. And Nathan Sazlak walked his last time up with the bases loaded. First pitch, he hammers into right field. That will get down. He will stop at first, as moving to third was Sklar. That brings up the top of the order. And Reed Falkenbach. 1 for 3. Hit by a pitch in the first, singled in the second. First pitch to Falkenbach. It's a slow roller that's just going to twist foul. Oh, 1 swings through it. Falkenbach is up there to swing the bat. He has not waited around. Oh, 2 on the ground into right field. This will score a run. Advancing to third is Sazlak. RBI single for Reed Falkenbach. Wyatt Wells now up with runners on the corners and 1 out. Amelia's been throwing strike after strike. Runner takes off for second. They fake the throw down. This would be an important run at second because it's 15 after 3 or after 4. So if they score both in that whole Curacao scoreless in the bottom of the inning, it would end the game. Wyatt Wells, 2 for 2. RBI double in the first, Walked and scored in the second. RBI single in the third. Two fades outside, 3-0. Inside ball 4. Loads the bases for Roman Cartwright.
Now batting number 99, Roman Cartwright.
3 for 3. RBI single in the first. Also singled in the second and the fourth. Pitch is behind him. But the backstop is just bouncing it right back, and that's what it did to DeWin. It's going to come and play a lot this weekend and next week. So once it hits off that brick wall, it has a chance to go right back to the catcher a high percentage of the time. The runner has to get a really good lead off a third. Two-0 pitch. Outside ball 3. Three-0 with the bases loaded. Ripped down the first baseline, fair ball. This will score 2 on the 2-run single by Roman Cartwright. Green light 3-0, and he delivers.
Now batting number 7, Levi Gaber.
3 home in the inning, and it's 15-0. Levi Gaber, runner takes off for second. It's popped up in the air, and it is over the head of Camellia.
Now batting number 11, Maddox Cotton.
Here's Maddox Cotton. If that ball was caught, it would have been a double play. This Cartwright was at second base at the time the ball probably would have been caught, as he was taken off on the pitch.
That's the Strack wall.
2-0 is inside 3-0. On Cotton. Ball 4. Declan Matthews has reached 3 times. 2 walks and a hit by pitch. You have a feeling he's looking to swing the bat. in this AB. 1-0. Comes across high. Two 0. 3-0. Pitch is well out for ball 4. Eight straight have reached.
Now batting number 16, Dexter Siegel.
Dexter Siegel, the only one in the Eastlake lineup who has not batted in this inning. Looking to bat around for the second time in 4 innings. First pitch gets away from to win. No runners advance. Next pitch is hit in the air. Deep center field, it's off the wall. 2 will score on the long 2-run single by Dexter Siegel. Hardest and the furthest hit ball we've seen in this game. Manaya pops it up on the first pitch. San Diego calls for it and makes the catch. I mentioned some of the Curacao players who've found their way to the MLB. The only one who's ever been in the Hall of Fame, Andrew Jones, longtime MLB player from 96 to 2012. Is that is blooped into center field. It will get down. RBI single for Lucas Sklar. Some of the other players that are very notable. Ozzy Albies, 4-time All-Star. Erickson Profar also made an All-Star game. Jonathan Scope, Anderson Simmons. Cedon Rafaela is a first-time All-Star this year. Ethan Sazlak is up. On the pitching side, most notably, Kenley Jansen, who has 489 career saves. The 1-0 is inside. There's only been 5 pitchers who have ever pitched being born in Curacao. And 2 of them are position players. Well, it's Jonathan Scope and Anderson Simmons. Not known by most as being a pitcher. 3-0 on Sazlak. Three on Sazlak. On the ground. Leito, strong throw across, is in time. Gwen Leito showing off the cannon to end the inning. 12 come to the plate, 8 score, 20-0. To the bottom of the 4th we go. You're watching the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Get Pulse technology on your team. Hit a home run with our managed print and copier services, IT and technology solutions, office furniture and design services, office supplies, scoreboards, and AV solutions.
Strack and Van Til for the win with 4 ways to save. Catch price drops on over 15,000 items and check the weekly ad for can't miss deals. Stack on the rewards program for digital coupons, points toward discounts and free products, and power up with our own brands. Keep your budget in the safety zone. Get the same great taste as national labels at lower prices. If you can't taste the difference, why pay the difference? Score big value with 4 ways to save at Strack and Van Til.
Welcome back to 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network. It's a new pitcher in for East Lake. It's Lucas Skulaw, as Roman Cartwright is out after 3 innings. Maybe trying to save his arm in another game. 4, 5, 6 in the lineup. Johnny Meyer, Kushan Hoy, Kirayan, St. Hilaire, Dua. 3 outs remaining for East Lake to win this game in 4 innings. They were dominant from the start, putting up 5 in the first, 7 in the second, none in the third, and then 8 runs in the fourth. Two and out. Meyer, who walked in the first. A 3-0 on Meyer. .30 is a strike. .31 misses for ball 4. Leadoff walk. Kushan Hoy. 0 for 1. First pitch is in the turf. Matthews blocks it behind the plate. Wano swings through it for strike 1. One. Tied him up inside for strike 2. Well, at the conclusion of today's game, we'll name the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game, brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. 1-2 on Hoy. Off-speed pitch misses outside from Lucas Skla. It's favoring his arm, it looks like. Looked initially not great. I think he was trying to throw a curveball there, it looked like. I think they're going to call in a pitcher. And so we will take a break here with the score 20-0 in the bottom of the fourth. You're watching the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Get Pulse technology on your team. Hit a home run with our managed print and copier services, IT and technology solutions, office furniture and design services, office supplies, scoreboards, and AV solutions.
Strack and Van Til for the win with 4 ways to save. Catch price drops on over 15,000 items and check the weekly ad for can't miss deals. Stack on the rewards program for digital coupons, points toward discounts and free products, and power up with our own brands. Keep your budget in the safety zone. Get the same great taste as national labels at lower prices. If you can't taste the difference, why pay the difference? Score big value with 4 ways to save at Strack and Van Til.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network. New pitcher into the game is Levi Gabert, the right-hander. And he picks up the strikeout because it was a 2-2 count. So I think he is credited with the strikeout. Okay, Ryan St. Hilaire will next be up. 1 out, runner on first. Ground ball back to Gabert. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time. They said Manaya was off the bag. Super clean turn by Eastlake in the field. They have looked extremely sharp this afternoon. This is a pinch hitter, Quinchandrick Eiston, who's saying for Shakir Martin. First pitch is a strike. a 1. Got a piece of it. Gaver looking to make quick work of the 4th inning and end the game. 2-2. 0-2 rather was a swing and a miss for strike 3. And that will end the ball game. Final score 20-0 in 4 innings. 5 in the first for East Lake, 7 in the second, none in the third, and 8 in the fourth. So with that, it's time to name the Crow Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. And it will be Wyatt Wells, who went 3 for 3 RBI double in the first, RBI single in the second. Also walked twice and scored 3 times. There was a lot of hitting up and down the East Lake lineup. They represented Florida well here today. And Crow Companies, the insurance professionals. It's time to name the Blue Collar Player of the Game, brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Boilermakers Local 374, earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. How about Roman Cartwright? Started on the mound through 3 scoreless innings and went 4 for 4 with 3 runs batted in. Also had 2 stolen bases. And lastly, it's time to name the Proud to be Union Play of the Game, presented by Ironworkers Local 395. Ironworkers Local 395. To find out how you can become a union ironworker, visit ironworkers395.com. Let's go over to Curacao. And the catch that was made in left field. Made in left field by Jalen Camellia. Made a leaping grab with the bases loaded to keep Eastlake off the board. And that was tonight's Ironworkers 395 play of the game, presented by Ironworkers Local 395. Union Strong. And lastly, we'd like to thank our management, executive producer Chris Ramirez, operations manager Rich Castillo, sports director Mike Dewan. I'm Adam Oppenheim, producer Clint Claus, cameraman Martin Murillo Jr., the coaches for both teams, Gavin E. Virginie, the coach of Curacao, and the head coach of Eastlake, Connor Falconback. Special thanks to Crown Point, Cal Ripken, Adam Whitehouse, the tournament director, tournament volunteers, viewers at regionsports.com, YouTube/Region and Facebook/Region Sports Nation. You're watching the 2026 11U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Coverage of the 11U Cal Ripken World Series is made possible by Blue Crew for all of your umpire needs. Pulse Technology, leading the way in technological innovation for over 70 years. Strack & Van Til, your favorite Indiana-made grocery store. Boilermakers Local 374. Earn while you learn. Visit Michigan City LaPorte. Closer than you think, better than you imagine. Ironworkers Local 395. Proud to be union. Crowell Insurance Company, the insurance superheroes. Bricklayers Local 4. The best hands in the business. Athletic Performance Factory, where athletes are made. Diamond Plate Eatery and Pub. Eat, drink, play. IBEW Local 697. Proud to support high school sports. American Testing Services. America's trusted name in NDT.